Hello, welcome to Shipwrecks. I am Ghost in the Hella, and this is our second ever Ghost Paints. So if you've been with the channel for a while, you're probably familiar with Ghost Draws, where I draw fan art using Krita, and it's a bit different. It's a little bit different. Because in this, I'm painting minis, or I guess in this case, models. I hesitate to call this a mini, because it's freaking huge. Let me see. Technically, it is a young red dragon. So this is how they want us to paint it. This is not what ours is gonna look like at all. It's just not. Because I like to make everything extremely gay. So if you were at the previous Ghost Paints, we did some actual minis. We did this little Trans Pride Griffin hatchling. We did a bunch of Griffin hatchlings. I'm going to do my best to stay in focus, but it's going to be a challenge. We did this little lesbian pride, Griffin hatchling, and this little non-binary pride, Griffin hatchling. So that's my shtick. I like to make everything pride flags. Everything pride flags. Didn't stream this one, but I did a bear pride flag, owl bear, just for funsies. So yeah, I do not even take the painting job on the package as a suggestion. It's no. And my first ever mini that I ever painted was this Progress Pride flag Griffin. It's a good little guy. Got some flaws, but yeah, for a first effort, that was pretty damn good, if I may say so myself. I haven't actually done much painting since that stream, which was a good while ago. I don't know why. I just kind of got caught up doing, like, modifying things with the green stuff, and just getting kind of carried away with that. I'm currently modifying this little guy who started off life as a normal stag, and now he's got a goatee and a foxtail. Probably gonna do some extensions on his antlers, do some fun stuff with that. Because I got the stag and I was like, yeah, it's cool, I'm just not feeling that inspired by it. But he's getting there. It's not quite there yet, but he's getting there. And then one day I decided to treat myself and get something that was inspiring right out of the box. So there's so many textures here, so much fun to play with. I still need to sand a few of the rough edges, because I get cheap, shitty models, basically. And I have already gone in with the green stuff and, yeah, smoothed out some shit. So that's all good to go, ready to be painted. Already did a base coat on those areas. So hopefully the paint will stick. And as you can see, I don't actually use model paints. I use calligraphy inks, which work very nicely, especially because I don't use them for tabletop. I just kind of paint them and then keep them stacked around my studio. Yeah, normal things. I'm gonna put on a mask just while I'm sandpapering this, so I'm not getting any too gnarly fumes. I mean, not fumes, but you know what I mean. Dust. That's the word I'm looking for. Gnarly dust. It's not too bad. We got some weird texture stuff, but I don't know if there's anything I can really do about that. But I'm thinking a model this big seems like a waste to just do one pride flag on it. So I'm probably gonna kind of mix and match. Just get a few different flags going. Because, you know, I fly a fair few flags. Why shouldn't my little dragon? So I'm thinking definitely a non-binary flag. Is she somehow gonna wing it, as it were? Yes, indeed. Gonna wing it. So I'm definitely thinking a non-binary flag for part of it. Maybe your classic rainbow for some of it. There's just so many different areas, basically, that we can get at. And it seems like a waste. It seems like it would be kind of boring to do it all one flag. Like on the packaging, it's just like all red with some, you know, white stomach and stuff. It's like, that feels so boring. Why would I want my dragon to not be as fabulous as it can possibly be? If anybody has any suggestions of other flags to fit on here, I am open to suggestion. I would like it to be flags that ideally flags that I relate to. Hence, you know, non-binary, trans pride. I've got my lovely new watch band that I'm gonna try not to stain with ink too badly. Every time I cut beets as part of dinner, I get like little splashes of red on it. It's like, oh god, I've gotta try to keep this clean as long as I can. I hope that the sandpapering foley is not too horrendous. Probably something I should have done before the stream, but I just kept forgetting, frankly. Just kind of kept forgetting. Like, oh yeah, right. That's got seams, which I am picky about now. I mean, I was from the beginning, frankly. Like, I just didn't know how to use the green stuff, which is the only reason why my original Griffin is as janky looking as it is. Because I could only do so much. Oh good, thank you, Shisumo. Shisumo confirms that it is fine. So that's good. I know certain sounds can be pretty grating. Especially when coming through a microphone. I need to figure out a way to incorporate felting into like fandom stuff and gaming stuff so that I can do felting streams on here, because that sound is amazing. I'm sure there must be somebody in the world who hates the sound of felting needles, but yeah, everybody I have ever met loves the sound of felting. Seams? I know not seams. I have that within passeth show. These but the trappings and the suits of woe. Am I sanding off the mold signs? The mold lines? Yeah. Doing my best. Doing my best. It's not, you know, not the fanciest model in the world. But it'll do. It'll do. Just use the back of an X-Acto knife. Yeah, but then I might chip off chunks of, like, the wings are so... It really doesn't... It's not that bad. Like, the sandpaper, I'm using a pretty coarse one. You just scrape along them and it'll do the job just fine. I just worry I'll, like, cut off a claw or something if I do that. Nice. Okay. I'll use the flat back of it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, dust everywhere. Dust everywhere. Alright. I can try that for... We do have some areas where there's like scales and stuff that I don't want to lose. So I'm gonna give that a try. This will be tight enough. So use the back of it. I don't know how much that's doing, although this is a pretty old X-Acto. I might just leave it. Everything in me is telling me to, like, turn it around. Oops. I'm like hitting the camera now. Alright. I think it's probably as good as we're gonna get it, honestly. We're not... Yeah. It doesn't pay to go too nuts with it. Run it vertically so the back of the knife is perpendicular to the surface. I feel like this is something I need, like, a visual to understand it as you're describing it. I think it'll be fine. I'll look it up for next time, the technique. But, alright. So first things first, I'm gonna make it metallic, because that's just fun. So I discovered when I did my first dragon, which is kind of in pieces right now, its wings keep falling off. One of its wings kind of disappeared on me. But it was like a silver dragon. So I decided, like, oh, okay, I'll make it silvery. And then do the kind of pride flag colors in metallics. And I found that I've got this, like, silver pearl color here that, like, if you mix it with black, it does, like, a really, really good silver. It's a little tricky with some colors because, like, it's gonna take... No, I'm not gonna reprime over the areas I sanded. Sorry. I know, it must be painful for anybody who knows what the hell they're doing to watch me work. But, no. I know it won't stick as well. But we'll do layers. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, this silver is just, oh, it works so well with, like, any other ink to just make really cool metallics. Like, you mix it with a little bit of yellow and it turns into, like, a beautiful, beautiful gold. Which is great, except when you want it to be yellow and metallic and not, like, gold. Yeah, it doesn't have to hold up to handling, really. It's just for funsies. This is probably way more than I need, although it is a big boy. It is a big guy. Oh yeah. Shiny, shiny. So this is just gonna kind of be our, like, base coat. And then we'll do, like, pride colors over top of it. I kind of, like, build stuff up in layers. And hope that anybody can see what I'm doing. It's such an awkward angle. But yeah, this is all basically gonna get covered. It's basically just giving us a little base coat. Of shiny, shiny. Sounds absolutely fabulous. Yeah, overhead camera would be amazing. Because, like, this will do, but it's definitely not the best view in the world. Like, for a piece of equipment that's doing something it is not generally asked to do, the camera's doing okay. But this isn't really its job. Shiny, shiny. I just love to make everything sparkly. Oh, the horns are so good. I just love making everything metallic, honestly. Shiny, shiny. I wish it would, like, show better on camera how sparkly this gets, because it really looks very metallic in person. You wouldn't think it's just like black ink with a little bit of silver ink in it. The world could use more sparkles, it's true. It is my job to bring more sparkles into the world. It has been too long since I've painted a mini. Or model, I guess. Mini just doesn't feel right when it's this big. It's so big. When I saw it in the game store, I was like, oh, this thing is going to be way too expensive. I love the look of it. I'm not going to be able to afford it. I look at it, it's like $15. It's like, alright, that's not actually that bad at all. That is significantly less than I was expecting it to cost. Get into all the little crevices. Don't miss the back of the horns, or these. Or the entire side of your face. Sparkle, sparkle. This guy is definitely ready to be fabulous. Beautiful. I also figured something this big will be easier to stream than those tiny little griffin hatchlings were, which were great. They were a lot of fun, but they're so tiny it was hard to keep them on camera. Oh, you're so shiny and metallic. What a handsome dragon. computer or something. It's great. The tinier the model, the more obnoxious to paint. Yeah, definitely. That is what I have found. You just get so caught up in the details instead of just like, I'm just gonna slap some silver on this. And not care too much about the details on the first coat. Shiny, shiny. To decide if I want to paint the inside of that mouth or not, because it does have a fire, like a little gout of flame, which I've never actually done the like clear ones. And then when you stop working on tiny models, the actual perspective of our world starts tripping you out. I feel like I should paint the inside of the mouth just because, like, it will show through that. But also, I feel like the layer of ink will make it harder for it to fit in there. So I don't really know how to approach that. Shisumu says, I am a giant! Right, so as I start seeing the world in tilt-shift vision for a while, and it's wild. There's some fuzzy little bits. This has got to be the biggest one I've ever done. For sure. Definitely room for multiple pride flags on here. Start taking bets on when exactly I'm going to end up with ink smudged all over my face. I can feel it coming close. And the nice thing with it being this big is that I bet the upper parts will be dry by the time I need to switch my hand over to holding it there. Tail. Get your little Pete's. Speaking of Pete's, apparently it's my cat's birthdays today, which I had kind of spaced out on, and my parents were like, isn't it a cat birthday today? It's like, oh yeah. So, Little Bear and Gideon are officially out of their terrible twos and into their terrible threes. So, that's fun. They are enjoying their afternoon treats. This, unfortunately, is not an activity I can really do out in the spaces where the cats are permitted. So, no kitten cam today. Because we don't want them eating chemicals. Don't eat ink. Trying to make sure I'm keeping this in camera. It's so strange doing things like this, like, with the camera there. Because I have to, like, keep one eye on what I'm painting and one eye on the camera setup to make sure I'm not doing everything in a way that is completely invisible to everyone watching. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay. We got some stealthy little bits in here. That's gonna be a pain in the ass when I'm trying to get actual colors in there. That'll be fun. Okay. That is sneaky. Sneaky little bit. Okay. How's my coverage? Looking alright. Okay. Get in there. And unfortunately, this is not one of the ones with, like, removable wings for easy access to these tight little areas. I may need a thinner brush just to get down there. Yeah, probably. My brush is too thick. Okay. There we go. Alright. That's not so bad. It's just a mild inconvenience. Don't dip it in my tea. Johnny Silverhand. Alright. Let's hope we've got enough of this to stretch over all the wing. Sparkle, sparkle. My pewter lovely. And then it'll be time to decide which colors. Because God forbid we just have a plain silver dragon. Cannot be that basic. Oh, that wing is so curled. Oh, you are gonna be such a pain in the ass when I'm trying to get fancy. Cover. Okay. I think we got it. Oh my God. I might actually run out of this color before we finish the wings. Damn. I was not expecting that. Let's see if we can stretch it a little with some water. Stretch. It's just a base coat. Does not have to be opaque. It can be streaky and translucent, and that's fine. If you hear any sounds that are like fucking Halloween coming through my microphone, the wind is wailing. It sounds like a haunted house outside my window. It's a little terrifying. Oh, wow. This thing is huge. It's huge. Oh my god. Is it really pride if you aren't offending art professors who teach color theory? Right? I think all of my art professors from undergrad would be immensely amused to find, like, a lot of the art that I do these days, because, like, I do murals now, I do a lot of, like, brightly colored pride stuff, and, like, the biggest critiques of my art in undergrad were always like, have you thought about making it bigger? And could you use some color? So, I think they would be amused, but not necessarily pleased. Even though I am technically doing exactly what they asked me to. Two thin coats go brrr. Yeah. It's all about layering. Why do it in one coat when you can do it in 6? Oh, okay, yeah, I may actually need to add a little more color. Use some color, have all the color. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That's pride shit. That's pride shit. All the color. God, I really wish this dropper actually worked. But it is super clogged. Most of these inks are like multiple decades old at this point. Oh, that's very dark. You need more silver. You need more silver. So, like, they're just all kinds of crusty and nasty at this point, frankly. There we go. It's a little more silvery. These tight little spaces. Oh my god. Why are your wings so close together? Seems like bad posture, I say, as I sit like a gremlin. Oh. Missed a spot. Missed a big spot. Okay. There's another tight little area wedged between these wings that's not quite getting any coverage. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Wow. There we go. Little brush to the rescue. Hopefully. Come on. Oh my god. To like get in there with a toothpick. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna snap this wing off. I've yet to break a model. Doesn't mean it couldn't happen, but it has not happened yet. We'll see if today's the day. Let's hope not, because I like this guy. It's gonna be sparkly and fabulous. Alright. Let's let you dry a bit. Did you get cleaned? Okay. Alright. So definitely a little patchy in places, especially on the wings. But so far, looking pretty boss. There we go. Come on, focus. You can do it, camera. You can do it. Focus. There we go. It's trying. It's doing its best. But yeah, look at that badass metallic dragon. Cool. And how to make it really gay. Because that's my MO. So, with my now wingless, he's more of a lizard now, really. Need to reattach his wings. With my little gender fluid pride dragon, I kept some of that silver coloring. And just kind of did like hints over it. And then the wings were much more, the wings are. They're just not attached right now. Much more colorful. I kind of like that. The contrast. Especially because these wings are definitely looking a little scraggly. They're a little underpainted. And the body got a decent going over. Oh, it's so shiny. I love it. Alright. So let's see. We've got scales. We've got this great frill on the back. We've got the wings. We've got the horns. How many pride flags? How many different pride flags can we fit on this guy? I'm thinking maybe, let's see. Maybe non-binary for the frill? I think that could look pretty cool. So start off with that. I mean, maybe just your classic rainbow for the scales. And then kind of go from there. The wings are going to be important. I'm going to have to figure out. Could do Ace Pride. Could do Trans Pride. Well, let's start with the non-binary. Start with the non-binary. It's a little dusty now. It's been so long. All my little palettes are dusty. Alright. So that is yellow. Hang on. Right. Yellow, white, purple, and black. Okay. I always forget the white for some reason. Alright. White is a little tricky with this silver because, like, it tends to be so opaque. Although I did just get a new white because this one is completely dried out and, like, borderline unusable. So I got this one, which seems a lot less opaque, which is not ideal for everything, but useful enough for this. Alright, let's see. Go with this guy. You still got a little black in you. Let's try to get as much of the black ink out as we can. Or else you're going to be a little muddy. It's not terrible. Alright. Little silver. There we go. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I missed a big chunk there. Whoops. Sparkles. That's nice because then you've still got the kind of silvery underneath it, kind of showing through. So sparkly. Okay. Not bad. A little sparkle, sparkle. Okay. And then we need white and sparkly. Oh, that's going to be such a pain. Oh, that's going to be right in that trouble area. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. You might need a different brush. You almost certainly are going to need a different brush. Alright. Let's see. Let's use... I want to use this guy or this guy. Maybe this guy. It's a little thinner. Okay. Yeah, it's still pretty opaque. It just kind of turns into white with a tiny bit of sparkle to it. So, might have to experiment a little. Okay. Because I don't really love for it to be like completely solid color, I like a little coat. Little hints. That's tricky with the white because it is so opaque. Which sometimes you want. Sometimes you want shit to just be white. But when that's not what you want, it's a massive pain in the dick. Alright, that's not terrible. Probably gonna have to go back in with some of the silver. Oh yeah, that's way too opaque. This is why we do layers. So many layers. Honestly, I probably don't have to go into too much detail in that area. Just... okay. Just a little hint. Because you can't really see between this wing and the body particularly well. So as long as there's like a hint of like, oh yeah, there's white in there, it'll be fine, I think. It will be fine, I think. Definitely want enough that you can see that there's white. Okay. And now, purple. More fun. Except that my purple ink stinks. And by that I don't mean that it's bad quality. I mean that it literally just, it smells so bad. This brand tends to smell a bit. Purple. Oh, yep, that is nasty. That's a vile smell. It's unfortunate because I love my Winsor & Newton calligraphy inks. I think they're the best. But I have been having a hard time finding them lately. I used to get them at a place in like New York City that no longer exists. So, sparkly! Oh my god. I love it. So sparkly. Oh yeah. There's your purple. There's your purple sparkles. Purple sparkles. Fuck yeah. Could probably do a little darker. Maybe I'll do another coat that's a little darker purple. Sparkle, sparkle. Let's just, yeah. While we're thinking of it, let's just add a little more purple to it. Oh, God damn, that smells. What a stink. What a stink. Right. There we go. That's even better. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. Love it. So sparkly. Okay. And then black. which, if you recall, is basically just what we used for that base coat. So, we're going to have to mix up the ratio a little to get it to actually read as black and not as, I guess, a shiny, sparkly black instead of as silver. Nice dark silver. So, let's see. Okay, let's see if that'll do. Oh yeah. Could probably use a little more sparkle. But at least it reads as black, which is what we're going for. We want them to be, like, kind of my aim is for it to look like it's, the natural coloration of this creature, but also fabulousness. Okay. Maybe bring it up into the purple a little more, because this purple, there's quite a lot. Which, like, I'm not mad about there being so much purple. The purple is beautiful. But don't want it to dominate the whole thing. Alright. So we got a nice non-binary pride frill going. I think I might want to at least see if I can just dab a little of the pearlescence over that white and see what that does. Just a little bit of pearliness, if that'll, oh yeah. There we go. There we go. There's my sparkle. Just bring it up into everything. Give everything as much sparkle as possible. That's good. Sparkle, sparkle. Toss a little more sparkle onto the yellow as well. Why not? Why not? Make everything extra sparkly. Okay. That is definitely an improvement. Dab a little extra on the black. Make sure it's nice and shimmery. Everything shimmery and sparkly. Because we are fabulous. Fabulous and beautiful. What's the point in being a dragon if you can't be a fabulous dragon, right? I mean, I guess there's the fire breathing and all. But still. A little patch. There we go. Any place else need patching? I feel like I saw another. Oh yeah, that guy. That guy right there. Okay. So, got our first flag down. Got our non-binary pride frill. Looking pretty badass. I wish the colors showed better on camera, but get the idea, hopefully. Okay. So let's see. So if we do... I might actually need to put a little more black on that now. I think the black got overrun by the sparkle. There we go. It's a delicate balance because it goes so easily into being silver that it can be very difficult to keep it actually looking like black, but sparkly, instead of just dark silver. It's a delicate balance. Alright. I think that'll do. Don't dip it in your tea. Don't dip it in your tea. Okay. Also placing bets on at which point in the stream I put the dip my paintbrush into my tea. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think rainbow down the front. I think that'll be cool. I think that'll look good. Alright, which red? Let's try this red. Okay. Let's see. Red, orange. Decisions. Oh. I just got a message that OBS reconnected, so I assume that means that it disconnected at some point. So that sucks. Okay. Oh, that goes a bit pink. That's unfortunate. Probably gonna have to try a few versions of the red before I'm happy with it, frankly. Because although red and pink have a lot of similarities, they are not in fact the same color. Ooh, shit. Well, I guess some of the teeth are gonna be red. Lean into it. Lean into it. That actually looks pretty boss. We're in red lipstick on its teeth. Why not? It's pretty cool. Okay. A bit subtle at the start. Can always do more layers. Okay. A little. soupçon of red. Be nice. Retry. Well, apologies if the stream went down for a bit. It looks like my internet kind of decided to disconnect itself. Just for funsies. But yeah, who knows how long I've been down for. But, well, we're on to the orange. Alright. And now, on to yellow. Is my yellow still wet enough to be usable? Let's find out. It looks like it might be, actually. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Little bit of yellow everywhere. I didn't think it was that windy. So, apologies if this stream has been plagued with interruptions. Doing my best, you know? I'm just doing my best. But my internet keeps fucking off. What the fuck? Oops, so now I'm hitting the camera. Cool, cool, cool. But, well, hopefully people can still see this stream. Here's hoping. Here's hoping that I am not just broadcasting into the dark. But you know what? It wouldn't be the first time. And I'm sure it won't be the last. And at least, no matter what happens with the stream, at least I'm getting a cool fucking Pride Dragon out of it. Oh, I love the metallic blue. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. It is so metallic and shiny. Let's carry it up onto the feet a little bit. Because why not? It's a nice color. Give you some metallic blue tootsies. Pride feet. Kind of wishing I'd done a second coat on the silver. I'm finding little spots I missed, which is annoying. This is what happens when I half-ass. Okay. So, assuming I am streaming still, it's coming along. It's looking pretty neat. I think the red might need a little touching up, but again, like, in the context of the other colors, it actually reads decently well as red. Alright. Time to get out that stinkity purple again. Oh, I'm sorry, violet. Violet. I will say, as bad as it smells, it does look good. But boy, does it stink. Boy, howdy does it stink. Needs more purple. More purple. Morple. Oh, that might be too much. Oh, the smell. Oh, that smell. That is not a happy smell. But so pretty. So pretty and purple and metallic. Oh, yeah. Look at the badass. I like the way it kind of almost meets up with the purple from the non-binary pride flag. It's like it's just kind of curling around to the front. Okay. Might dab a little more red onto that face and neck area, just a little. Just try to make it a little bit less pink. Oh, that's a lot more red. Oh. Oh well. There we go. Just a dab. Just a dab will do ya. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay. Let's do a little investigating. Let's see if I can at least view restream on the website. Okay, well, it says I'm live. It says I've been live for 8 minutes. Not ideal, but better than nothing. Alright. Alright, well, how well the colors pick up on camera, but we've got nice rainbow in the front, non-binary on the spiny, non-binary spiny. That's pretty cool. I kind of love the rainbow. Came out pretty nice. Now these wings. What do I want to do with these wings? Let's see. It's 4:30. And we are having a series of technical difficulties. By which I mostly mean my internet crapped out a couple times. Let's see. Probably finish it. If we're just doing the wings. But what to make them? What to make them? How many sections do they have? So there's like 1, 2, 3-ish, 4-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's not very easy to break down. What did I do for the... I guess for this one that only had 3 divisions. So I just did like these a color and counted that towards it. And then for this, I only somewhat stuck with the divisions. Transbrad wings, maybe? Might be cool. It's so colorful. Keep finding little sections that I didn't fully get with the silver. At some point I'm just gonna have to like go back in with the silver and just touch it up a little, I think. Yeah, screw it. Transpride wings. It's a lot of stripes, but not that many colors, so that's good. There we go. Nice big flat one. Alright. Because this we're going to need to mix in some quantity. Oh. Oh boy. That's quite thick. Shit. No! Oh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've still got some of the blue. I can fix this. All better. All right. And a little bit of sparkle. So that's going to be for our pink. Then we need straight up white. And then we're also going to need blue. But a light blue. Okay. Let's see. I think that blue is the same brand as the purple. It's quite potent as well. It's a little dark. Let's add a little more white and a little more silver. Oh boy. Have I overdone it? We'll find out. We will find out. Come on. Okay. No, I think that's pretty good. That was fairly close. Okay. So let's see. Okay. That's not bad. It's fairly subtle. Oh, I did way too much blue. Like, I mixed way too much of this color. Oh well. But it's a nice blue at least. Into the crevasse. Ah, shit. Well, some of the frill has blue now too. Okay. Gets tricky over time. Trickier and trickier. Okay. And then here. Oh, you were so persnickety in here. Who designed you? And why? Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Last bit of blue. Up in here. Alright, we've almost got the blue squared away. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Do not dunk it in your tea, Ghost. Please, for the love of God, do not dunk the paintbrush in your tea. Alright. Oh, that is way too much red in the red. Alright. That's better. Okay. You could use more sparkle, though. Just need to make everything more sparkle. Everything needs to be as sparkly as possible. There we go. Little more sparkle. Okay. These wings really should have been detachable, because they are a nuisance. A nuisance to get into. My God. Alright. Okay. Definitely gonna have to go in when this is all dry and just do some touch-up work with the silver. Just spot checking. Okay. That's looking pretty neat. Alright. I'm glad it's not going completely opaque, because that's always a pain in the ass. Like, I want this to show some of the, like, details of the wings. There's all this texture in here, and you want that to show, or I want that to show anyway. Alright. Inner wing. I doubt any of the inner wing stuff is showing up on camera, but I assure you, I am painting. I'm not painting very well, but I am painting in here. Okay. Okay. That's the pink taken care of. All right. More or less. More or less, that's the pink taken care of. And then last but not least, the white. Okay. Oh, good, it's not it's thinned out enough that it's like, it's reading as white, but not as like overwhelming white. So that's good. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want just enough of a white that it reads as this is a trans pride flag, which has the white stripe in the middle. For non-binary folks like me. That came in a bit light, but oh well. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I mean, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a lot of pride. It's a whole lot of pride. Maybe a little more white on the wings. Just a little, because it is reading a bit gray. I just want to make sure that it screams trans pride flag. Okay. Ooh, those Halloween winds outside my house are at it again. That is quite discomforting. Alright. Now, what do I want to do for the horns? Do I want to just leave them silver? I mean, obviously not, because everything else is pride flagged. I could just do another trans pride flag. I've certainly got enough ink for it. I think I might have overdone it on the ink. I was like, the wings need a lot of coverage. Forgetting that, oh right, it's going to be 3 colors spread out over those wings. I'll put you aside for now. I'm gonna turn interesting shades of purple. Alright. Could do Ace Pride horns. I haven't really done an Ace Pride flag yet. I just verify, because I think it's just like... Oh, it does have purple in it, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. Cool. So, black, gray, white, purple. That's easy enough to do. We'll just round things off with a little. Still got purple even. Okay, so purple was at the bottom of that, right? Was it black, gray, white, purple? I'll have to double check before I do the next stripe. Just do everything pride flags. Everything is pride flags. Everything. Okay. There's your purple. What was it again? White. Okay. White. Sorry, I was gonna let you turn into an interesting shade of purple, but first I need some of this white. Don't mind me. I'll let you get back to your business soon. Alright. if you want to here. To be joined by some black. To make some gray. It's definitely not the most flamboyant of pride flags, but still. It's got a little color. Got a little color in the purple. It's definitely not the most colorful of pride flags. Probably why I don't do it as much. Okay, and then black. That looks pretty cool, actually, the black tips. Nice. I might actually want to put a little bit more white on there. I think the white kind of got lost under the gray. So let's just... Sorry again. Oh, you are starting to make some purples for me. Okay, cool. Here we go. Just really get those highlights in there. Get it hitting home. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks badass. Cool. Cool. Alright. So there's still more stuff we could do. We've still got this. Our little launch pad. Don't know if I want to pride flag it though, or just just make it ground colored. Not the best balanced sculpture in the world, I gotta say. But I think we've done some fine work with it. I think it's pretty cool. Needs a little touching up here and there. I'm probably going to keep messing with it a bit, but I think I will leave it here for now and call it a day. Especially since I don't know how much of this actually streamed. What with the internet going in and out. So, thank you if anybody's still watching this. If anybody's able to still be watching this, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope my painting techniques did not make you cringe too much. I am very much an amateur at this and just kind of having fun. Just having fun, doing my thing. So thank you so much for letting me have fun and do my thing. And I will catch you again soon. My partner and I will be streaming, I guess, the conclusion of Thirsty Suitors on Tuesday night. So that's exciting. Yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like Endgame. Yeah, and then I'll be back a week from today at 3 p.m. Eastern doing something else. Probably not painting another mini, because I don't have that many unpainted ones right now. But I'll figure out something else to do. So I will see you then. Take care. Bye.